Coming to you live at Dr. Ricardo de Torres Memorial Hall. Welcome to the Teaching Excellence Awards 2021. Please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and remain standing for the invocation, to be led by Dr. Eric Politude, Dean of College of Agriculture, Clavera Campus.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Our Heavenly Father, we come before you today with humble hearts and with gratefulness for all the wonders and blessings you have showered upon us. We thank you and we praise you as we begin this ceremony. We gathered today to witness and support these intelligent, talented, innovative, and committed awardees for this first ever USTP Teaching Excellence Awards 2021. We pray that you will watch over these awardees and the rest of us in the USTP community. Grant us the good health amidst this pandemic and the strength to continually pursue excellence guided by our university quality policy. Keep us safe and guide us in all we do throughout this season and life. Bless and guide our university president, vice presidents, chancellors, vice chancellors, deans, directors, faculty, staff, and students to manage this event successfully and to nurture our faculty the best we can. Give us courage and strength to overcome any undertakings. Father, this occasion is indeed one of those things we will take with us as we live our lives ahead. This exposure is not about the certificates or plaques, nor the cash awards that we will be receiving, nor about the one who will emerge as the best. This is about the great opportunity to be blessed by you, to inspire others, and the chance to be dubbed as one of God's best. Lord, we acknowledge that everything comes from you. Lead us to become the people you have created us to be. This day, we offer you our prayers, thoughts, words, and actions in union with your Son, Jesus Christ. May the Holy Spirit, who guided Jesus, be our guiding light and our strength today. We all ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you very much.
Looking out into the road, trying hard to get through the rain. Even when the skies are gray, you're always there to show the way. Telling me things I need to hear, a gentle hand but a firm command. You've taught me lessons to succeed, shared your wisdom we all need. You've been my strength as well as my friend, inspiring me every now and then to reach for my hopes and dreams that seemed so far away. I look up to you for all that you are, a guiding light through the dark of night. You let me see what I can be. Thank you for believing in me. Foster the fire that burns inside and yearns to grow. Courage is all it takes, a journey we can make to touch the hearts who struggle every day. You've been my strength, inspiring me every day to reach for my hopes and dreams that seem so far. I look up to you for all that you are, a guiding light through the dark of night. You let me see what I can be. For all the lives you change, I thank you for believing in me.
It has always been USTP's mission to trailblaze in innovation that would contribute to science, technology, and entrepreneurship developments. However, the bloodline towards the realization of this undertaking is the educators moving within the institution. Consequently, these prime movers' efforts must be duly reciprocated with acknowledgement, affirmation, support, and reinforcement through a recognition program. Hence, the Teaching Excellence Awards was conceived. The Teaching Excellence Awards, a major category of the university's Praise Awards, is an annual program that recognizes the importance of teaching, its influence on the graduates, and ultimately the society's progress. It aims to spark the motivation among faculty awardees to strive for the best and inspire a culture of practice and instructional evolution. Apart from giving honor to the best pedagogical practices and innovation in teaching and learning, this program will serve as an instrument to focus the teaching force on the university's mission, vision, and graduate attributes that drive the student learning process. The program will also increase awareness of what constitutes teaching excellence at USTP, encourage faculty to strive to meet these excellence standards, rewards faculty who exemplify teaching excellence, and enhance our means of recruiting, forming, and retaining excellent teachers. We welcome everyone to the Teaching Excellence Awards 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the Chancellor of Clavera Campus, Dr. Rene Arazo.
Our dynamic system president, Dr. Ambrosio B. Cultura II, our four equally active vice president, Dr. Maria Elena Paolma, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Attorney Dr. Erwin Busio, Vice President for Administration and Legal Affairs, Dr. Vanessa Ascanio, Vice President for Finance, Planning, and Development, Dr. Roel Cabajo, Vice President for Research and Innovation, Chancellor of Cagayan de Oro, Attorney Junil Albina, directors of the different campuses, members of the Academic and Administrative Council, special mention to our Teaching Excellence Awards nominees and awardees, guests, ladies and gentlemen, a happy good afternoon to all. Indeed, this is a happy afternoon for everyone in this hall. I feel honored to welcome you all to this first ever Teaching Excellence Award of the USTP system. One of the USTP's mandates is to contribute to the country's economic and social growth by developing human capital and generating and applying knowledge in vital fields of science, technology, engineering, agriculture, and mathematics. And it is our educators who play a huge role in attaining this. Thus, it is just sensible that these people will be adequately rewarded through a recognition program that includes acknowledgement, appreciation, affirmation, and support because of their hard work, passion, and dedication to our university. In the last 4 semesters, we have been greatly challenged by the pandemic, and we were forced to shift our delivery of instruction to flexible learning. It has been very challenging for everyone to change our ways of delivering instruction to our students, keeping in mind that the quality of education we give is the same as what is expected of us. Yes, we were challenged, but this afternoon proves that we were not defeated. Our awardees proved to us that no pandemic could stop us from becoming trailblazers in innovative teaching and learning. Can we give ourselves a round of applause for that? Thank you. Today, we give honor to our educators who have exemplified what it takes to become a trailblazer. Apart from recognizing the best pedagogical practices and innovation in teaching and learning, these Teaching Excellence Awards serve as an instrument to focus the teaching force on the university's mission, vision, and graduate attributes that drive the student learning process. This will also increase awareness of what constitutes teaching excellence at USTP. Encourage faculty to strive to meet these excellence standards, reward faculty who exemplify teaching excellence, and enhance our means of recruiting, forming, and retaining excellent teachers. Today, we will be awarding our Trailblazer educators in the following category. First award is President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction for graduate and undergraduate category. The second award is Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction. Third award is Excellence in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction. Fourth is Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching both in the graduate and the undergraduate. So let us all be inspired by the achievements of our fellow USTP educators, whose excellence in their innovative teaching will be given due recognition this afternoon. These people are indeed champions, and in order for USTP to soar to greater heights, we need more people to champion for the university. Borrowing the quote of Muhammad Ali, champions are made from something they have deep inside, a desire, a dream, a vision. If we only have the desire, the dream, and the vision, all of us can become champions for our university. Let us start that by showing the world that teaching excellence of USTP Trailblazers. Once again, it is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all to this Teaching Excellence Awards 2021. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arazo.
The Teaching Excellence Awards 2021. Who will receive this year's accolades? The Teaching Excellence Awards for 2021 for the following categories. President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction. Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction. Excellence in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction. Students' Recognition of Excellent Teaching. For a faculty member to be nominated or endorsed, he or she must be a regular, part-time, or COS faculty. Must have teaching experience that covers beginning first semester of school year 2019 to 2020 to the end of second semester of school year 2020-2021. He or she must have handled a minimum of 12 units of undergraduate teaching or a minimum of 6 units for the graduate level teaching. He or she must be nominated by the dean or department chairperson or unit head who confirms the nominee's practices as true, valid, holistic, noteworthy, learner-centered, and effective. For the category Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching in the graduate and undergraduate level, an additional eligibility requirement is that a faculty member must have a performance evaluation rating from school year 2018 to 2019 to school year of 2020-2021. For this year's Teaching Excellence Awards, we recruited a panel of independent judges from across the industry or discipline, each chosen for their expertise and insight to select the deserving winners of each category. The judging and deliberations went through a rigorous process. The panel did a careful scrutiny of the nominees' portfolios and documents, validated submissions and claims through interviews and background checks. We would like to introduce our judges. Each judge has been selected due to their integrity, background, character, and in-depth experiences with accolades pertaining to pedagogy. Dr. Ricardo T. Bagarinaw, Dean of UPOU and Faculty of Education, Professor 12. UP Scientist 2, University of the Philippines System, 2019 to 2021. 2018 Education Leadership Award, awarded by CMO Asia during the 9th Asia's Education Excellence Awards, 1st of August 2018, Le Méridien, Sentosa, Singapore. 1 UP Professional Chair Award, UP System 2016 to 2018, 2019 to 2021. UPOU Gawad Chancellor for Outstanding Faculty in 2015. UP Scientist 1, University of the Philippines System 2013 to 2015, 2016 to 2018. Outstanding Filipino Research Leader Award, International Association of Multidisciplinary Research in 2012. Dr. Randy Max M. Bulakid, Assistant Professor 2, Department of Languages, Mariano Marcos State University. International Most Innovative Teacher, Asia Pacific Association of Educators Training Institute, January 10, 2021. International Excellence as Professor, Lead Philippines Global 2020. International Most Innovative Professor of the Year, International Education Awards, December 19, 2020. International Distinguished Teaching Award, International Education Awards and Summit, December 20, 2020. Outstanding Mind Lecturer, December 2019, International Mind Education Institute. Dr. Florfe M. Akman, Professor 4, Department of Biology, Central Mindanao University. 2019 CMU Outstanding Professor. Finalist, National Invention Contest and Exhibits, Outstanding Utility Model in 2020. Outstanding Silver Jubilarian Award in Research and Development 2018. Shed Republica Awardee 2016. 2015 CMU Outstanding Faculty. Dr. Mark Anthony J. Torres, Professor of Department of Biological Sciences, Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. Outstanding Mindanaoan 2020. Outstanding Iliganon 2017. Gawad Chancellor para sa pinakanatatanging guro sa larangan ng ekstensyon 2017. President Rodrigo Duterte Awards for Outstanding Teacher 2016. Metrobank Foundation's Outstanding Teachers in 2016. Guardian of Peace and Partner in Development 2nd Mechanized Infantry Brigade of the Philippine Army 2011. Dr. Imelda L. Ariola, Faculty of Graduate School National Teachers College. Ayala Foundation Innovation Excellence Award, National Teachers College, Graduate School Distance Education, Implementer and Presenter in 2020. Presidential Award for Teaching Excellence, Miriam College, 2015. Dr. Maridel R. Ambos, Faculty of the College of Education, Central Philippine University. Global Outstanding Teacher International Award, Lead Philippines Global 2021. Gawad Perlas ng Silanganan para sa Natatangi at Modelong Guro, National Award, Lead Philippines Global 2021. Lead Philippines National Excellence Award as Professor 2020. Let us now recognize the deserving recipients of the awards.
To present the first award category, please welcome the Dean of College of Information, Technology and Computing or CITC, Dr. Jocelyn Barbosa, with the Campus Director of Villanueva Campus, Director Colbert Rabaya. May we request the Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs and Services, Dr. Maria Angeles Sinosolango, and Engineer Marcilia, former Chairperson, Electrical Engineering Department and Program Head of CiTL, to give the award to our winners.
The student recognition of excellent teaching in graduate level or in the undergraduate level is given to a faculty member who has attained exemplary performance in the student evaluation for 3 consecutive years or 6 successive semesters.
This trailblazer educator has the highest mean rating from the student evaluations in the 6 rating periods in the college or satellite campus beginning the first semester of 2018 to the second semester of school year 2020 to 2021.
Excellent teaching means building healthy connections with students in and out of the classroom, including responding to students' interest in sharing mutual interest with a student, motivating a student to think critically and expansively about our complex world, and inspire students to collaborate to solve problems.
It's investing time and effort, a sacrifice with the knowledge that your students will grow with what you have instilled in them.
Students learn best when they feel welcome, belong, and comfortable during their learning journey. I need to establish an excellent relationship as their instructor and keep in touch with them to achieve this.
A teacher should know how to include all students in learning at their own level. And a teacher should be able to inspire the students to push themselves to the next level. These things truly inspiring me every day as a teacher.
Intelligence can get a teacher to communicate the knowledge, but inspiring students can get them excited and appreciate better what you're sharing to them. You have to inspire them so that they'll march with you.
I always see these domains as vital aspects for me to achieve my ultimate goal in education, and that is touching the lives of my students.
Today, our students hold the key to our country's future success. With this idea, I need to train my students to be future leaders in their own fields.
It's not all the time that students are learning from the teachers, but teachers may also learn from their students. That we teachers must motivate our students most of the time. We should be the first one to encourage them to learn and not be the first person they fear.
I am sure that my teaching philosophy will change as I learn more as a young professional. That's one of the gifts of being a human. We can make mistakes or learn something new and make a change for the better.
It is true that every teacher has their own style of teaching, but only great teachers can show all of these characteristics and truly connect with all of the students.
The award for student recognition of excellent teaching goes to Dr. Antonio Abdusami Magungnang.
Congratulations to Dr. Cordulo P. Ascanio II.
The award goes to Miss Charisse Grace Macalisang.
Congratulations, Mr. Celso Almirol.
The award goes to Mr. Nicanor Branzuela.
On behalf of the first set of awardees, may we request Dr. Ascanio to give the acceptance speech.
Our University President, Dr. Ambrosio B. Cultura II, Chancellor of USTP-CiTL, Attorney Junel O. Albina, Chancellor of USTP Claveria, Dr. Renato O. Arazo, Vice Presidents, Vice Chancellors, other members of the Administrative Council, fellow faculty and fellow honorees and awardees, colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I come before you humbled and privileged to be one of and to be speaking in behalf of the awardees under the category Students' Recognition of Excellent Teaching. We appreciate very much that the university, through the CiTL, has carried out these Teaching Excellence Awards. I can just imagine my mama, a school teacher herself, jumping for joy had she been alive today. No one in my family, not even me, had the slightest idea that I would become a teacher. And now, with this award, I think I can say that I am also a good one. I, together with my fellow awardees, are very grateful that teaching excellence is recognized and celebrated. Our hard work and efforts have paid off. This will all the more encourage us to do more, give more, and serve more. And in so doing, may perhaps inspire others also to do the same. After all, teaching is the noblest of professions, or so they say. And it is one of the greatest of the burdens where every teacher can influence the life of a student either positively or negatively. Teaching should always be approached with circumspection and dedication. Teaching styles may vary, and one may adopt a style that is unique, but nevertheless ignites the passion for learning in the students. I like what the great scientist Albert Einstein said about teachers. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Let us continue to be awakened and ignite joy in everyone. Daghang salamat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ascanio.
Another recipient of the Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching Award is Mr. Cyril Nagal. The award goes to Miss Alfani Aragua.
Another awardee of the Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching Award is Mr. Ferdinand M. Orais. The award goes to Mr. Bernardo Crisologo.
The award goes to Mr. Ray Anthony D. Lau.
Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching Award goes to Mr. Arnelo D. Naelga. Mr. Naelga's award will be handed to his college dean.
This award also recognizes a faculty from the graduate school category. Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching Award goes to Dr. Dennis Roble.
On behalf of the second set of awardees, may we request Mr. Cyril Nagal to give the acceptance speech.
When I began teaching in 2018, one student told me that I was a boring and inefficient teacher. These words has actually made me question not just my capabilities, but my whole being as a person. As days came by, I actually realized that the true essence of education is not just about for those individuals who give us praises, but for those students who did not believe in us in the beginning. And the greatest victory amidst all of this, at the end, when these individuals come back to us, telling us and recognizing us, the process, the role, the contributions that we have given to them in making them the persons that they are today. I have always believed that the heart of education is always the education of the heart. And that, I think, is the greatest contribution that I've given to my students, thus giving me and giving these individuals with me the awards today. I stand here today not just for these individuals, for these excellent teachers who are with me today and on this stage, but for each and every educator who remained unrecognized in the classrooms, and those educators who once doubted their capabilities and their greatest power to bring positive changes to the lives of the students. That, like us here, may they also realize their true purpose in education, and that is to bring positive changes and touch the lives of the students. I dedicate this victory to the whole USTP system, led by our system president, Dr. Ambrosio B. Cultura, sir. The whole USTP Claveria, led by our chancellor, Dr. Renato O. Arazo, sir. Our vice chancellor for academic affairs, Dr. Alexander Ido. Our dean of the College of Agriculture, Dr. Eric Randy R. Politod. Our officials in the campus, the faculty, the staff, and of course, much importantly, to the students who never stopped believing in my capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, I always owe this award to these individuals who have brought me to this day. Because before I am a Teaching Excellence Awardee, I was once and forever will be a USTP Aggie Trailblazer. Thank you so much, and once again, good afternoon.
Congratulations to all awardees of the Student Recognition of Excellent Teaching Award. To give his congratulatory speech to the winners, please welcome the Chancellor of Cagayan de Oro Campus, Attorney Judel O. Albina.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to give my greetings to Dr. Ambrosio Boots Cotorra II, our System President, the Chancellor of USTP Claveria, Dr. Renato Rini O. Arazo. I have seen her, the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ido, Mr. Clint Pacana, members of the Administrative Committee of Claveria, the three Vice Presidents, perfect in attendance, Dr. Ascanio, Dr. Paulma, and I saw there at the back, Dr. Cabahog, the Vice Chancellors of Cagayan de Oro Campus, the Directors of Panaon, Oroquita Hazaan, and of course the Administrator of the Club of Villanueva Campus, probably the Director of Balubal as well. Mayong hapon sa tanan. And of course, the faculty, present here. You know, this is a very historic moment in the university. For this is the first time that we have given institutionally the award for excellent teaching. Teaching is, as they said, is one of the noblest profession, humble in the sense that somehow good teachers are misunderstood by their students. One way somehow, regardless of the style of teaching, there is one thing that it's very clear from our midst as a teacher. While their parents give them life, teachers made their lives. It is us, through our teaching, that would make them ready for the challenges of life. 16 years to the making, 6 years in elementary, 6 years in high school, probably 6 years or more in college. And in this regard, it is just noble and important to congratulate, of course, before anything else will be forgotten, the administration of Dr. Cultura for recognizing this opportunity to give teachers the award they deserve for quite a long time. You know, somehow, as I said, myself is somehow very much outside the profession in the past. I wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to be in the plant. And here comes, I was given the opportunity to co-teach in one of the subjects at AIT. And then right then and there, I fall in love with teaching. Looking back through the pages of history, you would know that the first 7 presidents of the United States of America, I'm fond of this, looking at their biographies, starting with George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Monroe, and then John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson. You know, their IQs ranges from 150 to 175. But mind you, George Washington is a general, but he is also a teacher. John Quincy Adams, as a matter of fact, before serving as a Secretary of State for James Monroe, was a teacher. There is also another one who is a teacher but never became president because he died in a duel with the Vice President of the United States. His name is Alexander Hamilton, and he founded Columbia University, previously King's College. If you look at the history, are they recognized as teachers? No, they are recognized as founding fathers of the United States. Probably also in the Philippines, none of the biography somehow provides that you are a teacher. It seems, as always in our culture, that the recognition for teachers is way, way down below, not at par with being a mayor, not par with being a senator, not par, because of this culture of gratitude, as far as teaching is concerned, is not that well recognized. And in this regard, I would like to congratulate the team of Dr. Amphi Dinagsao. What an excellent preparations. I would like to see, we have an Oscar-like presentations. I was even talking to the president. I hope that in the next year round, we can open this to the students. I know probably we are on Facebook Live, but that is not enough. The students should learn who are those awardees. After all, they deserve to be 12 of them. I know, I got the list. Probably some of them doesn't know that they will be given this award. And it takes a lot of time and sacrifices just to make sure that all the awardees deserves all this, the recognition they deserve. So, but most and foremost, I would like to thank and congratulate I don't want to congratulate the so many. I just wanted to say long congratulations. I have here those who are already given the award. Congratulations. It's a well-deserved thing. It is important that we will be given the recognition in our time. Dili lang bitaw nga dito ma-recognize nga nagkita mo sa imong estudyante 20 years later, sir, ako ba kang maestro, sir? Unya, karon engineer na ko. Salamat kay sir, ha? Tinood man na. Hayahay kay ka, but on the side of, on the back of your head, you say, may pang estudyante, naka-recognize na ako. Dugay, hapit na ko mo-retire, wag ko, taga-ibig ko sa kaplap. And this is a testament that we have to congratulate each and everyone who are here right now. Thank you very much for this, all these accolades you deserve. And then, I hope this will continue. We will sustain this one, and in the future, as much as possible, we have to do the best and the most festivities associated with it, so that this can be an example of others to get the Teaching Excellence Award. Thank you, and good evening, everyone.
Thank you very much, Attorney Albina. To present the award for Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction, please welcome the Dean of College of Science and Mathematics, Dr. Dennis Tarepe, with the Campus Director of Panaon Campus, Dr. Lenny Añasco. May we request the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs of Clavera Campus, Dr. Alexander Ido, and the Campus Director of Alubihi Campus, Dr. Loreliza Bulayog, to present the award to our winners.
This award, Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction, is given to a faculty member who has an exceptional ability to carry out laboratory instruction through simulations of actual or face-to-face, remote setup, or virtual laboratory setup, and who practice engaging, inventive, and effective strategies.
Judges looked for deserving recipient, a faculty who showed evidences of strong educational background and training, appropriate for imparting vital information in the laboratory settings, evidences of effective strategies for carrying out laboratory instruction through simulations of actual, face-to-face, remote setup, or virtual laboratory setup, implementation of laboratory safety procedures and standards, and consistent promotion of laboratory safety, evidences of commitment to development of students aligned to USTP graduate attributes.
The finalists for the Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction are:
one of my laboratory instructions to spark innovations is requiring my students to submit performance innovative task or term project that requires ideation and innovation.
Engineer Jerry B. Halibas.
I use the latest technologies available during the demonstration. I introduce or recommend some alternatives so that students can still perform their activities by just using their smartphones or if their computers are not capable of doing heavy tasks.
Mr. Zindel Luit.
In my activities, in my classroom activities, I have to cover the domains cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains.
Miss Anna Faye E. Naive.
Stimulating innovation in laboratory instruction is quite a challenge in this COVID-19 era where student movement and resources are limited. Turning these challenges into opportunities. Inciting faculty to turn these restrictions into opportunities to pull related activities from different courses to save time and resources without sacrificing student health.
Dr. Richmond A. Palma.
Therefore, there always is a time to do some adjustments or make improvements. But we need to know first the problem. Identify the reason why it is a problem and how it may affect you directly or indirectly, and then think of the possible ways to address the problem.
Mr. Lowell M. Gabulinas.
As an instructor, it should be a fundamental action to provide clear and understandable instructions for students to be able to do their activities in the exact way as possible.
Mr. Roswin L. Sivandal.
The innovation and excellence in laboratory instruction goes to Dr. Richmond Palma.
In my perspective, excellent teaching means attaining goals for student growth and achievements. This can be attained through rigorous planning of lessons, implementation of innovative activities in the laboratory and research, continuous development of teaching, development and use of learning materials, and collaborative teaching. An excellent teacher embodies excellent teaching. Stimulating innovation in laboratory instruction is quite a challenge in this COVID-19 era where student movement and resources are limited. Turning these challenges into opportunities, inciting faculty to turn these restrictions into opportunities to pull related activities from different courses to save time and resources without sacrificing student health. Also, maximize the utilization of available technology and natural resources to come up with meaningful laboratory instruction that arouses students' critical thinking, independence, and resourcefulness.
Dr. Richmond A. Palma.
Certificate of Recognition is awarded to Dr. Richmond A. Palma, awardee, Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction. Dr. Palma, a devoted educator from USTP-CiTL College of Agriculture, executed innovation in his laboratory instruction by implementing varied laboratory exercises that harness students' technical laboratory skills, particularly for agroforestry courses. In his laboratory exercises, he makes sure that students work together to develop collaboration and communication, allowing learners to arrive at objectives of the experiments in the spirit of teamwork and conscientious contribution. Dr. Palma is a firm believer in skills as an investment for employment and entrepreneurship. However, he emphasizes that students must also be socially aware, the first step to resolving real-world problems beyond technical laboratory skills development.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for this accolade given to me this evening, and also to the USTP administrator, headed by Dr. Ambrosio P. Cultura, and to the administration of USTP Claveria, headed by our Chancellor, Dr. Renato Arazo, and to the person who nominated me in this award, our College Dean in the College of Agriculture, Dr. Eric Randy Pulitod. Thank you very much, sir. And also to the CITL, to Dr. Ampi Dinagsaw for spearheading this very related and relevant and very important endeavor, which is to recognize the exemplary achievements and accomplishments of USTP faculty. And this award, I'm going to cherish this award today and even tomorrow, and also make this as my continuing motivation to continue to do better in the implementation of laboratory instruction this year and beyond. Thank you very much, and good afternoon and good evening.
Another awardee for the Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction goes to Mr. Zendel Luib.
Excellent teaching is when students understand the concepts or theories you presented or discussed to them. They will not forget what they learned from you as their teacher or instructor, even if many years will pass. Excellent teaching is evident when students are interested in listening to you during class discussion. I use the latest technologies available during the demonstration. I introduce or recommend some alternatives so that students can still perform their activities by just using their smartphones or if their computers are not capable of doing heavy tasks.
Mr. Zindel Louis.
The Dean of CITC, Dr. Barbosa, will receive the award on behalf of Mr. Louis.
Certificate of Recognition to Mr. Zindel Louis, awardee Innovation and Excellence in Laboratory Instruction. Mr. Zindel Louis, a conscientious educator from the Department of Information Technology of the College of Information Technology and Computing, CITC, executed innovation in his laboratory instruction by providing learners the opportunity to be stimulated or simulated in real-world circumstances.
Dr. Barbosa, please give the acceptance speech on behalf of Mr. Louis.
In behalf of Mr. Zindel Louis, Faculty of Information Technology Department, I'd like to receive this award. Thank you very much.
Quintex from the word quintet, which is five-member a cappella group that performs mostly modern songs. Please welcome on stage, we have Raven Zamora, Renzi Romano, Reynan Jupiter, Rob Cataylo, and Shania Upidos. Please welcome from the Arts and Culture Division HIPA, the Studio Sanghimig Chorale a cappella.
Na na
Thank you very much, Hype of the Singhimig Chorale. To present the award for excellence in experiential and industry-based instruction, please welcome the Director of Career Center System, Ms. Lara Faye De La Rama, and the Campus Director of Hasaan, Dr. Ruel Salvador. May we request the Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs of Cagayan de Oro Campus, Dr. Ruvel Guasito, and the College of Arts and Sciences Dean, Dr. Nueva Salan, to give the award to our winners.
The Award of Excellence in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction is a recognition given to a faculty member who uses effectively an approach which brings industry experience to the classroom. The recipient employs ways that would allow students to experience learning assimilated with industry-based methods and approaches in instruction.
The recipient, a faculty member who is deserving of this recognition, have shown evidences of facilitation of students' learning that enable the utilization of key skills and knowledge from their degree, while building professional networks and refining transferable skills, have provided experiences which are structured to require the student to take initiative, make decisions, and be accountable for results, and also evidences of real-time coaching and feedback to promote teamwork, communication, and development of reflective practice habits true to the industry setting, evidences of commitment to development of students aligned to USTP graduate attributes.
The finalists for the Excellence in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction Award are:
Excellent teaching is not just about giving the lessons on a regular basis and checking students' outputs and marks whether they failed or passed. It's beyond the routine of the teacher.
Miss Maria Doreen Cuevas Ranyada.
It's not enough to just have lectures. They need the opportunity to learn, practice, and master the skills here in school. And furthermore, in real life, they need to understand that their actions lead to consequences, and that these consequences matter in the real world.
Mr. Ray Anthony D. Lau.
By being innovative, we need to integrate strategies and assessments where both hard skills and soft skills can be developed together. With that, I want this to be integrated in my delivery of instruction for them to see the same appreciation and in preparation of what lies ahead when they go out in their classrooms.
Mr. Albert Christopher P. Daniot II.
Fostering them an open and creative work environment that can support the greater mental flexibility that result in profitable innovation, and motivate them by positive reinforcement in the form of awards or adding additional points.
Mr. Roswin L. Sevandal.
Apart from that, being industry-focused entails two things: staying current with the sector and actively participating in it. I'm lucky to be able to teach at a university that has a clear industrial focus. It pervades our curriculum, and it's something I try to incorporate into all of my classes as an instructor.
Mr. Jover B. Habagat.
The award for excellence in experiential and industry-based instruction goes to...
When there isn't an excellent instructor, there isn't any excellent instruction. There has been no teaching if the instructional activities do not result in learning. Similarly, if the learning is of poor quality, instruction is ineffective. Finally, there are additional strategies for initiating learning that are more successful than knowledge transfer. As a result, an effective teacher must do more than deliver excellent lectures or disseminate knowledge. An outstanding teacher is the foundation for excellent teaching. In order to teach students, the instructor must be innovative and imaginative. As a result, excellent teaching entails being creative and incorporating activities that promote students' holistic development. The fact that it focuses on both academic and practical abilities of students is one of the many advantages of an experiential and industry-based education. Graduates, for example, have a distinct advantage when applying for jobs. Second, both students and teachers will find this approach enjoyable. When it comes to motivation, having a good time is crucial. Apart from that, being industry-focused entails two things: staying current with the sector and actively participating in it. I'm lucky to be able to teach at a university that has a clear industrial focus. It pervades our curriculum, and it's something I try to incorporate into all of my classes as an instructor.
Congratulations to Mr. Jover Habagat, recipient of Excellent in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction Award.
Certificate of recognition is awarded to Mr. Jover B. Habagat, awardee, Excellence in Experiential and Industry-Based Instruction. Mr. Jover B. Habagat, a nurturing educator from USTP Claveria College of Agriculture, executed excellence in his instruction by keeping abreast of the changes and current trends of the industry. Given his past experiences in both private and public industrial work setups, he is able to focus on honing the skills that students are expected to develop in alignment with what the industry truly needs. This way, the learners will become byproducts which may address the mismatch between academe and industry. While it is essential to equip learners with knowledge, for Mr. Habagat, students must also be grounded to reality and practicality, and that educators must be able to ensure that learning will take place through meaningful exchanges and activities in and beyond the classroom.
This award would not have been achieved without the following people. To the key officials of the USTP system, led by our University President, Dr. Ambrosio Cultura II, thank you for your unwavering support for this activity. To the CITL team, headed by Dr. Dinagsaw, thank you for your patience and initiative in making this activity a huge success. And to the Chancellor of USTP Claveria, Dr. Renato Arazo, and to the Dean, Dr. Eric Randy Arpolitud, for the trust and support in me as nominee. This award is also dedicated to all of our educators who incorporate experiential and industry-based instruction in all of their classes. Thank you very much, and to God be all the glory.
To present the President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction, please welcome the Program Head of CITL and Senior High School Academic Head, Mr. Arvid Narvasa, and CSTE Dean, Dr. Lumibao. May we request our University System President, Dr. Ambrosio B. Cultura II, and our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Elena Paulma, to present the award for our winners.
This President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction award is given to a faculty member who uses techniques, methods, materials, technologies, or tools outside traditional teaching practices for the purposes of increasing student engagement, enhancing student retention, simplifying difficult concepts, promoting collaboration, or encouraging critical thinking.
A faculty member deserving of this recognition is someone who showed evidences in innovations in the delivery of instruction, of employing research-based and effective teaching and students' learning practices. Also, receive high teaching evaluation ratings from students, peers, and heads, and have shown evidences of commitment to development of students aligned to USTP graduate attributes, as well as establish a teaching practice that nurture the academic, scientific, and technological, emotional, social, and ethical needs of students through his or her instruction and assessments.
And the finalists are...
For me, holistic teaching is, as a teacher, I should be able to consider that each of us, each of my students, has multiple intelligences. And in my activities, in my classroom activities, I have to cover the domains cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains.
Learning should not just be targeting the cognitive aspect of a person, but there should be a balance among the head, the hand, and the heart.
But to be tagged with excellent teaching, one should take out to be extraordinary in giving profound impact, and that is finding oneself in penetrating deeply in influencing and empowering the minds of other people.
In this 21st century education, we need competent teachers that are both content and pedagogy-wise, which are the prime movers to trigger and develop holistic learner development.
Our innovations should always be centered towards not just imparting knowledge, but also encouraging wisdom among our learners. Our innovative strategies will be useless if they fail to let students feel the passion and empathy for others. When we mold the hearts of the students, we leave not just facts, but also lessons that will last a lifetime.
As a teacher, I ensure that all my instruction holistically develops my learners through constant monitoring and evaluation, and seeing them if they applied what they have learned from that discussion, or to see if they are capable on facing the demands and challenges of everyday life.
Holistic development is a difficult concept to achieve, since it really requires multifaceted exposure of students. Our educational system will always have limitations, whether it be in the facilities, in the library resources, even in the quality of the instruction itself, or even in the development of relevant values. That is why there is always a need to innovate on methods, that even if we lack the necessary resources, we would still be able to provide a multifaceted exposure to our students.
We need to make sure that our students are technically skilled, and at the same time, they must be equipped with the soft skills to present and make themselves clear in their manifestations of their ideas towards others in business and in professional world.
As a teacher, I make it a point to construct my syllabus in such a manner that it accommodates variety of learning styles, and I incorporate a variety of teaching methods and innovative activities in order to reach all students and ensure that no one is left behind.
Miss Jacqueline L. Abao. Mr. Albert Christopher P. Daniot II. Mr. John Bryle A. Galarion. Miss Phoebe L. Galion. Mr. John David O. Moncada. Miss Mary Jane A. Moralia. Mr. Cyril John C. Naga. Miss Anna Faye E. Naive. Mr. Greg C. Pigaro.
Congratulations to John David Moncada, recipient of the President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction.
Excellent teaching is not perfect teaching, but excellent teaching is doing your best as a teacher to achieve the learning objectives. Excellent teaching entails that you are willing to learn non-stop as a teacher just to find innovative and creative ways to achieve the intended outcomes, and at the same time, you have to be compassionate. And I think this is especially true at this time of the pandemic. And excellent teaching is also being able to inspire the students for them to become excellent as well and for them to give back. Learning should not just be targeting the cognitive aspect of a person. There should be a balance among the head, the hand, and the heart.
The citation, Certificate of Recognition, is awarded to Mr. John David O. Moncada, awardee, President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction. Mr. Moncada, a committed educator from the Department of Technology, Communication Management of the College of Information Technology and Computing, exemplified innovation in his instruction by utilizing accessible technology-based learning tools and incorporating activities that expose his students to local, national, and international personalities who provide backgrounds and updates on true-to-life work settings. He also ensures that his instruction develops his students holistically by catering to their intellect, drive for action, and heart. In addition, Mr. Moncada values treating his learners as both professionals and human beings, allowing him to establish a solid professional bond in a collaborative atmosphere that induces a real-world milieu for his learners.
To our President, University System President, President Butch Cultura, and to our Chancellor in the USTP-CiTL campus, Dr. Attorney Albina, to the rest of the chancellors who are here, and to everyone who's here. I can also see my Dean, Dean Barbosa, to my fellow educators and teachers, good evening. I actually don't know exactly what I did to deserve this award, but one thing that I know, that I'm so convinced in my heart and in my mind, that I was born to be a teacher. My purpose in life is to be a teacher. And I think that it starts from there, knowing your purpose in life. I would like to dedicate this award to, I'm not a good speaker. I think I'm a better writer. I'm shaking. I'd like to dedicate this award to share this award with my fellow faculty, especially in the Department of Technology, Communication Management. I'd like to acknowledge our chairperson, Ma'am Doreen Cuevas Ranyada, for her all-out support, and to the rest of the members of the faculty of TCM. I'm also sharing this award with my students. If you guys are watching this is also for you. And secondly, I'd like to dedicate this award to that person who was my teacher and who is my teacher, and she celebrated her birthday last week, 60th. Ma, this is a delayed gift for you. And you will always be my teacher, and she's here with me. And lastly, I'd like to give this back, all the glory to God, because I would not be here if it's not because of Him, the author and the finisher of my faith. And I'd like to leave you with this passage in Romans, that whatever your gifts are, if it's serving, serve, and if it's teaching, teach. And let me just add, teach well. and with passion. Thank you so much and good evening, everyone.
President's Awards for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction goes to Ms. Phoebe Galion.
Excellent teaching is actually a very subjective concept. It has a different interpretation from one individual to the next. It even varies in different educational systems and even across cultures. But for me, excellent teaching is providing significant learning experiences to my students. These significant learning experiences actually allow students to appreciate their disciplines and themselves better. The appreciation leads to building more confidence in themselves, which validates their capability to contribute to their community and nation building. Actually, that's really the purpose of education. You allow students to make better versions of themselves so that they can help their fellow men and their country. Excellent teaching makes them better individuals holistically. Holistic development is a difficult concept to achieve, since it really requires multifaceted exposure of students. Our educational system will always have limitations, whether it be in the facilities, in the library resources, even in the quality of the instruction itself, or even in the development of relevant values. That is why there is always a need to innovate on methods. That even if we lack the necessary resources, we would still be able to provide a multifaceted exposure to our students. So basically, holistic development also requires creative instructional approach. It would seem like you need to work within your limitation, but then again, you should exceed the expectations.
President's Awards for Holistic Excellence in Innovation Instruction, Ms. Galion, a passionate educator from the Department of Food Science and Technology of the College of Science and Mathematics, exemplified innovation in her instruction by incorporating academic industry learning opportunities for the students. One of her strengths is facilitating learning to transform theory into praxis. She capitalizes on experience, allowing for her students to participate in the origination and executions of solutions related to the food industry. Ms. Galion is also known for allowing students to create solutions with long-term utility. With this, she is able to successfully mold problem solvers and innovators who are adaptable to the changes of the industry and who are game changers contributing to the evolutions of food science and technology.
I'm actually smiling, but you can't see it. Yeah, I prepared my thank you list in English, but then I decided to say my thank yous in Filipino. After all, I don't get to wear this type of dress regularly. So, minsan lang, kaya lulubos-lubosin ko na. Okay? I just want to say, by the way, nung mag-umpisa akong magturo, hindi ko kailangan ng glasses, ng salamin. Pero ngayon, hindi na ako nakakabasa kang walang salamin. Yun. Okay, gusto kong magpasalamat. Gusto kong ipahayag ang aking pagpasalamat sa aking dekano. Kasi kay Dr. Dennis Tarete. Kasi kung hindi sa nomination niya, wala ako rito. And then gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa tagapagsalita ng aming departamento, si Dr. Jonathan Perez, kasi po ninominate din niya po ako. Okay, so gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa aking mga estudyante kasi binigyan nila ako ng mataas na grado. Sana lang pwede ko rin silang bigyan ng mataas na grado lahat. Kaso hindi. So may mga estudyante ako na gusto kong special mention kasi talagang tumugon sila sa aking request, no, na magbigay ng testimonials for this nomination. Okay, pero hindi ko na lang sabihin. Later na lang dun sa aking post. Gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa CITL under the directorship of Dr. Amphi Dinagslao at saka sa committee leadership ni Sir Arvin Narbasa. Okay, so gusto kong ipahayag na talagang nag-enjoy ako sa prosesong ito. Kasi meron talagang proseso. At isa sa mga natatangi sa parangal na ito is nakita ko talaga ang transparency. Okay, so malugod ang pagbati ko sa committee at sa sentro na nangunguna sa pagbuo ng parangal na ito. Gusto ko ring magpasalamat sa oportunidad, no, na nakasali ako dito. Okay, so I just gusto ko lang sabihin na 28 taon na akong nagtuturo. Ngayon lang tayo may parangal na ganito. So, salamat, no, sa administrasyon, sa current administrasyon ni President Kultura, na bigyan ang mga guro ng oportunidad na ipahayag ang kanilang mga saloobin at ang kanilang mga struggles sa kanilang mga ginagawang pagtuturo sa pang-araw-araw nilang mga activity. Gusto ko rin magpasalamat sa aking pamilya. Dala-dala ko yung anak ko. Siya yung aking loyal na alalay. Kasi hindi siya pwedeng mag-refuse, kaya nandito siya. Gusto ko magpasalamat sa administration ng USTP. Kasi ang ganitong kasing parangal ay hindi lang nag-validate sa mga ginagawa ng mga teachers, binavalidate dito ang kanilang creative thinking. So, maraming salamat po at sa pinakahuli, ang lahat ng parangal at pagpapasalamat ay para sa nag-iisang Diyos lamang. Blessed and always grateful. Maraming salamat po.
Congratulations to Mr. John Braille Galarion, recipient of the President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction.
For me, excellent teaching is teaching beyond the methods and principles of teaching. It is also considered as effective teaching. In my own opinion, teaching is excellent and effective if a teacher is able to touch and transform lives. And he or she could only do that if he or she develops his or her students holistically. If the teacher is able to cater the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains in a balanced approach, then learning would be meaningful. Thus, that is excellent teaching. In this 21st century education, we need competent teachers that are both content and pedagogy-wise, which are the prime movers to trigger and develop holistic learner development. Adhering to our learning competencies is the best way for us to ensure that our instruction develops our learners holistically. It's really hard to identify whether our students have learned or not by merely looking at the results of our assessments, since there may be factors that have affected their scores or their performance in general. However, if we stick to our learning competencies, coupled with effective and engaging instructional pedagogies, and finally, relevant assessment tools which cater to different student needs and interests, it would surely contribute to the acquisition of lifelong and meaningful learning.
Recognition is awarded to John Braille A. Galarion, awardee, President's Award for Holistic Excellence in Innovative Instruction. John Braille A. Galarion, a driven educator from USTP Calvaria College of Agriculture, executed innovation in his instruction by expanding the perimeters of teaching and learning beyond the conventional methods. He designs and conducts extra and co-curricular activities that actualizes learned theories and concepts in real human situations in relation to the fields of agriculture and education. With this, his students are able to connect his lessons to life at large. His resourcefulness permits inquiry-based instruction, but still allow for inculcation of values formation. an excellent teaching practice worth emulating.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for this award. After 2 years and 3 months in the teaching field, I didn't expect to receive a prestigious award like this. And I can say that being a teacher is not easy. Teaching is not easy since we are also researchers, we are extensionists, we are models, examples, inspirations, and life changers, thus making teaching not easy. But some ask me, why do I love teaching? Why teaching is my passion? Simply because I learned when I was a student that teaching is both kindling the fire and filling up the pail. Teaching is hard because I believe that there's no exact amount, or monetary amount that could compensate the job of a teacher. But what is fulfilling in being a teacher is that when you see your students successful, when you see them experts in their own field. And I dedicate this award to the whole USTP system, to our president, Dr. Ambrosio Cultura, to the USTP Claveria administration headed by our Chancellor, Dr. Nato Orazo, sir. Special thanks to our Dean of the College of Agriculture, Dr. Eric Politod, for the nomination. Also to my fellow faculty in USTP, and most especially in USTP Claveria College of Agriculture, and even to the nominees, the finalists, and to those teachers who are not here this evening, but they gave their best. They teach not just by their minds, but with their hearts as well. We all deserve this. We are equally deserving of this award. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that all of the teachers are great, but not all teachers are effective. But we can always find ways how to become effective and great teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Gintong Amihan Dance Troupe is the official cultural dance company of USTP, established during its time as Don Mariano Marquez Memorial Polytechnic State College. The pioneering members of the troupe had their share of limelight as they participated in a month-long cultural extravaganza called Maharli Caravan, traveling from west of Mindanao up to the north of the Philippines, and ended a grandeur presentation at the Malacanang Palace before the presence of the former Philippine president himself, Ferdinand Marcos. For more than 4 decades of existence, the troupe continues to advocate cultural preservations through various dances and traditional presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the USTP Gintong Amihan Dance Troupe. Congratulations to all awardees. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to give his message, please welcome the University System President, Dr. Ambrosio B. Cultura II.
To all our awardees, congratulations. To the USTP officials, faculty and staff, honored guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon or good evening. Teaching has been considered the noblest profession. For one, educators facilitate the training of the future, whom we anticipate will contribute to the world in many or meaningful ways. Educators are the agent of the future that instills one's passion for learning that they carry for the rest of their lives. This passion for learning is an essential element for progress, especially in terms of innovation to which the university has been advocating. As we are all educators here today, it is perhaps safe to say that we are all agents of the future. As the agents of the future, we, the educators, need to strive for excellence and inspire a culture of practice and instructional evolution to keep ourselves abreast of the innovative approaches available today. It is necessary and essential that we uphold the quality of education that we provide. And we can only do that if we all endeavor for excellence. Excellence is not something that can instantly acquire. It is a product of one's aspiration to keep on striving for improvement that ensues excellence. In fact, according to Ralph Marston, excellence is not a skill. It is an attitude. And I believe that all the USTP faculty have learned to embody excellence guided by the USTP's own attitude and brand of excellence as encapsulated in the university's core values. Unselfish dedication, social responsiveness, transformational leadership, and prudence. Your perseverance and commitment for excellence in teaching the USTP students are indeed worthy of recognition. Even with the rising concerns brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic in the last years, you went above and beyond of what we're expected to do, and it now all brings forth exemplar outcome. And I would like to commend each and every one of you for that. The university is grateful for your commitment, dedication, and enthusiasm that you have demonstrated over the years. Continue to uphold the attitude of excellence in all that you do. May it be in teaching our forward-thinking student or in serving the university as a whole. It is therefore my hope that all the recipients of the USTP Teaching Excellence Awards become the trailblazers of change to effect more meaningful impact within the USTP community. Be the catalyst of a culture of practice and instructional evolution that will inculcate the brand of excellence in our students' passion for learning. Kudos to all of you. And on behalf of the USTP community, I thank you for your outstanding performance and for upholding the USTP's attitude of excellence. Continue to charge ahead and break boundaries, our agents of future. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you everyone, and again, congratulations to all our awardees. We'd like to inform all our awardees that the cash incentives of 5,000 are deposited to your accounts. The Center for Innovative Teaching and Learning, or CITL, wishes to thank the following, the people behind the success of this event.
Ladies and gentlemen, a happy good afternoon to all. Yes, we were challenged, but this afternoon proves that we were not defeated, that no pandemic could stop us from becoming trailblazers in innovative teaching and learning.
community, and thank you for your outstanding performance and for upholding the USTP's attitude of excellence.